Imagine, if you will, a life not dictated by the chaos of the world around you. How would that feel? Welcome to a journey of understanding the world through a different lens, the lens of detachment and stoicism. Now let's dive into what we mean by detachment. We're not talking about isolating oneself from the world or becoming indifferent to others. Detachment, in this context, is about finding an inner calm, a serenity unaffected by life's ups and downs. It's about being in the world, but not of it. It's about understanding that we cannot control everything that happens to us, but we can control how we react to it. That's where Stoicism comes into play, stemming from the ancient Greek word stoikos, meaning of the stoa, or porch where the early Stoics used to meet. Stoicism is a philosophy that advocates for a life free from the influence of external circumstances. It's about finding peace within oneself, regardless of what's happening externally. In other words, it's about finding tranquility in turmoil, calm in chaos, and resilience in adversity. Now you might be wondering, how does detachment fit into this? Well, detachment is a key aspect of Stoicism. It's the ability to maintain a level of emotional and mental distance from situations and people without losing our compassion or humanity. It's the power to stand in the eye of the storm, unaffected by the swirling winds of change, while still caring deeply about the world and the people in it. This is not an easy task, but it's one that holds immense power. The power of detachment lies in maintaining peace of mind and emotional stability, even when the world around us is in turmoil. It's about not letting external circumstances dictate how we feel or how we live our lives. It's about maintaining our inner peace, regardless of the chaos outside. Understanding the power of detachment is the first step to living a life of tranquility and resilience, a life inspired by Stoicism. So, are you ready to embark on this journey, to discover the true power of detachment and how it can transform your life? Let's dive deeper into this fascinating world in the next scene. Now, you may ask, how does one detach? It sounds like a daunting task, doesn't it? Well, let's break it down into manageable steps, shall we? The first step is recognizing emotional attachment. This is the foundation of the process. It's about identifying the people, situations, or thoughts that you find yourself clinging to. It's about acknowledging the hold they have over you. It's about understanding that these attachments often bring more pain than joy, more anxiety than peace. It's like holding on to a thorned rose. Next, we have understanding the impact of these attachments. Imagine you're carrying a heavy backpack. With each attachment you hold on to, the backpack gets heavier. It slows you down, drains your energy, and makes it hard for you to move forward. This is what emotional attachments do. They weigh you down. The third step is deciding to let go. This is the turning point in the process. It's the moment you decide to release the heavy backpack. It's the moment you choose freedom over burden, peace over anxiety. But remember, deciding to let go is not about ignoring or suppressing your emotions. It's about accepting them, making peace with them, and then releasing them. Now, onto the fourth step, focusing on the present. Often, emotional attachments are rooted in the past or the future. They are based on past experiences or future anxieties. But the present is where life happens. It's where you have the power to influence your thoughts, emotions, and actions, so focus on the present. Finally, we have developing emotional resilience. This is the end goal of the detachment process. It's about building a mental and emotional fortress that can withstand the storms of life. It's about learning to navigate through life's ups and downs without being swayed by them. It's about understanding that emotions are like waves, they come and go. But you are the ocean. You are vast, you are deep, you are powerful. You are not defined by the waves. You are defined by your vastness, your depth, your power. And there you have it. Detachment, while not an overnight process, is a journey that each of us can embark on, one step at a time. Let's delve into the role of Stoicism in this journey of detachment. Stoicism, a school of Hellenistic philosophy, offers an invaluable perspective on this voyage. The Stoics believed in accepting things as they are, focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we can't. Imagine a Stoic as a seasoned sailor, navigating the tumultuous seas of life. The sailor doesn't try to control the stormy sea, but instead focuses on steering the ship, adjusting the sails, and maintaining a course. This is the essence of Stoicism, accepting the world as it is, not as we want it to be. Now, how does this sailor's tale relate to our journey of detachment? Well, in life we often find ourselves trying to control the uncontrollable, clinging to people or situations that are beyond our grasp. It's like trying to calm the stormy sea, futile and exhausting. This is where the Stoic principle of acceptance comes into play. By accepting things as they are, we free ourselves from the chains of desire and expectation. We learn to appreciate the present moment rather than yearning for a different reality. Next, let's talk about the Stoic principle of focusing on what we can control. This is about channeling our energy into areas where we can make a difference. For a Stoic, this means cultivating virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. For us, it could mean focusing on our actions, our reactions, and our mindset. Finally, the Stoic principle of letting go of what we can't control. This is the ultimate act of detachment. It's about releasing our grip on the wheel of life and trusting the flow. It's about surrendering to the inevitability of change and embracing the unknown. These Stoic principles, acceptance, focus, and letting go, are the pillars of detachment. They teach us to live in harmony with the world, to be at peace with ourselves, and to navigate life with grace and resilience. Stoicism, then, is not just a philosophy. It's a way of life that paves the path towards successful detachment. So, what does one gain from this journey of detachment and Stoicism? This question might have been simmering in your mind since we started our discourse, and it's time to unfold the answers. Detachment and Stoicism, when practiced, can usher in a plethora of benefits that can dramatically transform our lives. One of the foremost benefits is emotional stability. When we learn to detach ourselves from situations and people, we become less vulnerable to emotional upheavals. We cease to be puppets in the hands of external circumstances and instead become the masters of our own emotional state. Imagine a life where you're no longer swayed by the storm of emotions. That sense of calm and tranquility is what detachment can provide. It's as if you're standing at the eye of the storm, watching everything unfold, yet remaining unaffected. Another significant benefit is resilience. Life is filled with ups and downs, and these can seem like insurmountable mountains to those who are emotionally attached. However, with the practice of Stoicism, we learn to weather these storms with grace. We become like a bamboo tree, bending but not breaking under the weight of life's challenges. Detachment and Stoicism can also lead to improved relationships. When we detach ourselves from expectations and desires, we free ourselves and others from the chains of unrealistic demands. We learn to appreciate people for who they are, rather than for what they can provide us. This paves the way for healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Lastly, detachment and Stoicism can lead to a more fulfilling life. When we're not constantly buffeted by the winds of desire and aversion, we can find true contentment. We learn to appreciate the present moment rather than constantly chasing after an elusive future. In essence, the practice of detachment and Stoicism is like a compass, guiding us through the turbulent seas of life towards a destination of peace and fulfillment. Detachment and Stoicism, therefore, are not just concepts. They are tools for a more balanced, resilient, and fulfilling life. Let's take a moment to recap what we've discovered today. We've explored the power of detachment, a tool that empowers us to stay grounded in the face of life's challenges. It's about creating a healthy distance between ourselves and external circumstances, not letting them dictate our peace of mind. We also delved into the process of detachment, which, like any worthwhile pursuit, requires practice and patience. It's about acknowledging our emotions, not suppressing them, and choosing not to be controlled by them. Then we explored the role of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that teaches us to focus on what we can control and let go of what we can't. It's about cultivating inner strength and resilience and embracing life's impermanence. Finally, we discussed the benefits of detachment and Stoicism, from increased mental clarity to enhanced emotional stability and resilience. Remember, the journey towards detachment and stoicism is not a sprint, it's a marathon. But every step you take brings you closer to a life of tranquility and resilience. So embark on this journey and discover the power within you.